welcome back to my channel. So a few months ago, Andy's wife came forward and said that Andy was married to her the whole time he was filming for Love After Lockup. So they were split up, but while Andy was with Britney, he was still reaching out to his wife the whole time, trying to hit her up and hang out with her and like complain about Britney. So the wife claimed that Britney ended up finding out about this, and when she found out, she got upset and she ended up leaving Andy. And then not long after that, Andy and the wife ended up filing for divorce, and according to her, the divorce is going to be finalized here in a few weeks. But I found her Reddit account, and she has been posting about Andy as far as 4 months ago when we were first introduced to him. So 3 months ago, someone was talking about having empathy for Andy, and she commented, her Reddit account is called I Hate Andy Club 100, and she commented in the Love After Lockup Reddit group, and she said, empathy? He ain't even telling the whole truth. He's married and he was cheating with the inmate. And then someone else said, I feel for the guy in that regard, but you know what you don't do, start dating an inmate. And she said his wife was not on drugs and he's married right now and was cheating with the inmate. And then someone else was talking about, like, is Andy married? Is he divorced? And she said Andy Kid is not divorced. He's the biggest loser I've ever met. He thinks he's a playboy and that ex-cop-ish is priceless. He changes jobs like underwear. He was even arrested for forgery at his son's ball game, and he was coaching it. That fat F has diabetes and was just busted yesterday by me and Britney. He left me in February, but stayed messaging me, I love you and I miss you, with her in the room. I sent her the messages and she left him. I'm happy to be free from his lies and manipulation. He's in debt, by the way, ain't got a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of. So someone else commented and said, he just gives off creep vibes. Oh, come out, just wait and see. And she responded, she said, he is a creep. Old, dirty, and he's playing the victim. The whole time he was married and in contact with his wife, she has messages that match up with these filming dates. And I wonder if we're going to see this play out this season. And someone else was like, okay, doesn't he have 3 kids, a job, and a life of his own? How does he have time to be doing all this stuff we see him doing this season? And she said he did have a wife. Divorce will be final in 2 weeks. And she commented that 13 days ago. So the divorce should be finalized any day now. Then she said he has no job, the kids are grown, and he's the P word. You know, it rhymes with Ed, but starts with a P. I can't say it or YouTube will come for me. And she says, time to spare, but he can't keep a job. He likes fast money schemes. And someone else said, well, Andy, meeting all her fresh out of prison needs isn't going according to your plan. And she said, spot on. And then someone else said, wait, really? And she said, yes, he is lazy and he can't keep a job. He's on workers' comp now and donating plasma, waiting on his 3rd settlement. And 3rd settlement, man, like, how many times do you get hurt at work? I'm starting to think that there may be a pattern and Andy might be making these injuries happen. I don't know. That's just my opinion. So then someone was like, well, do you know him personally? And she's like, yes, unfortunately, I was married to him while he was chasing this skank. And then someone else said, oh my God, he's so dumb. When she made him and his son wait outside the birthday party, they should have just drove home. When she wants to play house with him, she'll magically show up. Then his wife said, it's happening as we speak. And then she spilled some major tea here and revealed that Britney has relapsed. So someone said Britney's gigantic Atlanta Braves tattoo on her forearm is ridiculous. And his wife commented, her other forearm has her ex's name on it. The one she left Andy for in August for a month while she was relapsing. So I wonder if she got that tattoo after she ran off with the man or before. So then someone else said, I think she's always been a shitty mom to her daughter. She got locked up and probably made a bunch of empty promises, and when she got out, the daughter expected June Cleaver, but instead got the same piece of ish. And I doubt Britney will remain clean or stay with Andy. And Andy's wife replied, and she said she did not stay clean. She left him for a month and she moved in with her ex, who happened to have been her dealer. She's a needle junkie who shoots meth, and she just went back to Andy a week ago, and she posted this 25 days ago. Then someone else said, I found Andy's new account, and she said her Facebook says single, and she said that in another comment too, but I thought I saved it, but I can't find it now, where someone was saying, are they still together? And she's like, yeah, they just got back together after she cheated on him and relapsed, but she still hasn't changed her relationship status on Facebook. So it sounds like she's still not taking Andy serious and she's still trying to leave that door open to potentially meet other dudes. And someone said that girl only wants what she can get out of him. She's a classic user and he's no better. He seems like that PRED type. And she said spot on. And then she said, someone else said this man didn't have more than an extra grand left over in his bank account. And yes, I know times are tough, which is exactly why he shouldn't be funding someone else's kid's birthday. And he seems like the type that gets payday loans from the reservations with 300% interest. And she said even that was spot on. Then she shared a recent update today. So someone was like, okay, are you the wife that was on drugs? And she says, sis, I'm not on drugs. I'm the second wife, the one he cheated on with this clown. First wife is who he lied about being on drugs. She wasn't on drugs either. He said she came from a background of drugs, meaning her family members, not her. And then she said, spoiler, she lives with him now and he's paying her way. She left him 5 times already for drugs. She's a needle junkie. She won't work. Left him for a month to be with her ex who's a meth dealer. And her Facebook still says single. So she shed a lot of light on who Andy is. And now I want to talk about Haley. So Haley, on Thursday, we had the Love After Lockup, Where Are They Now episode, where she said that she was with Dalton. But this was filmed a few months ago, and Dalton ended up putting hands on her. He got arrested. He's in jail. And now they're no longer together. And after they broke up, she ended up getting with this dude like a week or 2 later. And now there are some signs that are pointing at the possibility that Haley may be pregnant. So Haley has been referring to this man as baby daddy, future baby daddy. But you know, I know she's young, and I know sometimes young people like to call people baby daddy or wife even though they don't have kids or are married. So after her update segment aired on Thursday, the Love After Lockup Instagram page ended up sharing a clip from her update where she was talking about how she got $90,000 from her settlement and she didn't have a single dime of it left, and she ended up sending like a fourth of it to Dalton. Like she sent him over $20,000 to $25,000. Well, in the comments, she ended up commenting and she said, "This is humiliating." Well, I was caught off guard when I saw that her current boyfriend's mother responded in the comments on the Love After Lockup Instagram page, and she says, "I know one thing, you better not get knocked up by my kid. You have a lot to learn about him. I love him, but he knows what I mean." And Haley was like, "Okay, wow, nice to meet you too." And she said, "If I do, I promise you, you won't be raising it." And she said, "Please don't make any reference on my unborn baby. You are a grown woman. My family would never treat Tyler this way. We welcomed him with open arms. I was the victim, and that TV show does not justify me as a person or a mother. So maybe before you start being harsh, you should get to know the person your son is dating and living with. Me as a mother, I would never react this way to my son's girlfriend before giving her the benefit of the doubt. That's just common decency." And I think it's out of pocket. The mother should not be commenting this on the Love After Lockup Instagram page and having her first word exchange with Haley like this. I just think it's not right, and I think she should have waited or at least like talked to her son about it, not like told Haley that like in public, or at least talk in the DMs. Like, don't call her out in public like, "You better not get pregnant by my son." I think the mom is just probably freaking out because she probably saw the episode where just a few months ago, Haley said she was going to get off her birth control so her and Dalton could have babies ASAP because she wants a baby bad. And then her and Dalton ended up breaking up after she got off her birth control, and now she's with this dude. And I wonder if she ended up getting back on her birth control, or if she's trying to have babies, or if she's already pregnant. Because when she said, "Don't speak on my unborn baby," it was kind of giving me, it sounds like she may be pregnant. But I don't know. That's just pure speculation. You gotta let me know what you guys think in the comments below. So yesterday, Haley shared a story on her Instagram where she was breaking down crying, and she said she regrets being on the show. She said, "Y'all don't know me and what I go through every day of my life. And like ever since that stupid effing Love During Lockup-ish released, I'm just getting so much negativity. I'm trying to stay away from it because like I can't let it affect me because I know whatever random strangers are saying, they don't know ish about my life. And like I won't let anybody disrespect respect me as a mother because I would do anything for my son. I love him to death. I love him more than myself. So please just remember, you don't know what someone's going through. So before you go and say harsh-ish to someone, you should probably think about it. You're being a terrible person because you don't know what someone is going through. And that was in response to a lot of backlash she got in the comments. I didn't see any on her personal page, but I saw them on the Love After Lockup Instagram page of clips they shared of her from her segment where people were dragging her for her parenting. But I think a lot of it was just due to her making the comment that she ended up spending more on Dalton than her own son. And you know, I can't defend that. She should have never spent more on that man than her own son, and especially that $20-25K she spent. That could have been put to account for her son when he gets older, so he could have a car when he turns 16 or college tuition. I think that was a huge mistake to do that, but I also think people are being way too hard on the girl to go out and call her a bad mom for that. Yes, that was a mistake, but I don't think that's enough to justify someone being a bad mom. Like, as long as the kid's taken care of, she bought a house, they got a roof over his head, he's got clothes, he's eaten, he's well taken care of. I think people need to kind of get off her back a little bit, but that's just my personal opinion, and usually I'm a harsh critic, but the girl made a mistake and she is trying to learn from it and be a better person from it. And I'm not going to let one mistake from someone be like, oh, you're a terrible mother, because we have seen way worse mothers on this show. I think people just need to be like, okay, she shouldn't give that guy money and leave it at that. But going out and calling her all kinds of names and calling her a skink, I think that's just going way too far. Plus, I know it's easier said than done, but we should not be taking anything personal from people we don't personally know and people who know who we really are and see us in our day-to-day life. But that's it for this video, guys. Also, Haley said that her current boyfriend does not have any kind of criminal background, and I did confirm this because I was hoping, I was like, please don't tell me she got with another inmate after Dalton, but this guy has no criminal history. They're living together, and that's really all we know about the man right now. And the man's mother is very vocal about her not wanting him to have kids with Haley right now. But that's it for this video, guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Check out my lashes and cosmetics at AccordingtoAmber.com. I have a huge buy one get one free sale on a lot of lashes on my site right now with the code BOGO, so check that if you're interested. I also have some really big Black Friday and Cyber Monday sales coming up, so make sure you mark your calendars and stay tuned for that. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and thank you so much for watching.